Damn, that's quite loud. Bring that down. We'll have the speech volume quite loud. That's fine. Subtitles on. Kind of seems to be okay. Shouldn't need it too bright. Shouldn't. But we can always change that. But yes, you excavation of Hobbs Barrow. If I say evacuation, please ignore. It's just me fucking always remembering it as a certain. Oh. Whoa. That don't look good. Huh? It's raining, it's pouring. Ugh. Way to start a game.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time.
So what are we doing here for?
Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of
Sounds
rain
fair.
won't kill me, will it?
Don't know. This is the day before
You
antibiotics.
mustn't be interested in me nattering on.
No, not really.
Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
Okay.
You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your breath out here.
Wasn't being pale kind of fashionable in this kind of time period? I guess. Don't know, maybe. We're talking complete our shit. Yeah, we're on a choo-choo. Play the Thomas the Tank Engine music.
Dearest
I
mother.
can't do that. Uh-huh. Oh.
I hope this letter will reach you.
It might do. There's no tracking service for letters during this time period. Also, just a moment. Just so I can see things a wee bit better.
I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories.
Okay, fractured memory is about
what I am
what?
about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
Some sheep.
I will endeavour to explain the
Three
events
lamb
that led
chop
me to
stage.
Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Okay. Zoom in on the face and the eyes. Big nose.
The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Bewley. Oh. Raining again.
No
Sounds
station
quite
master in
correct for
sight.
the UK.
I hope the village isn't too far away.
Wait.
I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
So map, menu, quick save, quick load. Okay. Spacesuit, see hotspots. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello there. Hello.
I guess no one's at tickets.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again. I can't recall the name of our meeting place.
Really? Inventory? That? Tab? Oh, we go up here. Alright, it's Santa. Hopes a piquing your own curiosity. I read about the expertise of in Barrows. If you understand correctly, you are writing the book on them. Treasures and the treasures they contain. Live in a village called Bewley, where the most special burrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form, and it's certainly tall enough to stand up. Yeah. Okay. The place is steeped in local legend. There's a ribbon that secrets can be found deep within. Hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewley and excavate a burrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Barrow Inn. Okay, so that's where we need to go. I shall wait your letter. Okay. Cool. Marvelous news! I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow in Bewley. The inn has fine rooms which you will be able to find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more about the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to as locally as Hobbs Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn. I swear she was not standing there a moment ago.
Well, she just walked in.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Well. Okay, well, bye, bitch.
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
Well, and you've been a nosy bitch.
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Well, bye, you nosy bitch.
That was odd.
Okay. Well, we're up in Northern Town. Mr. Crow. Bye, Mr. Crow. Oh,
The Plough and Furrow.
Furrow.
I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Great. A man who's drinking heavily.
Hello there.
Oh, God.
What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodding weather?
I'm heading to the
I'm
pub.
heading to the Plough and Furrow.
Bloody good pub, that. It has the finest ales in the whole county. Oh, I'll take you there if you like.
We're already there, you dumbass.
I believe we are standing directly in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
So we are. Listen,
Yes.
give us a kiss now, won't you?
No. Because you're ugly as sin. Humor. Usually work. If he is married, I do feel sorry for his wife. I would like to slap.
Wouldn't your wife disapprove?
My wife? Bloody hell, my wife! My tea'll be on the table at this hour.
Oh,
If I don't get back, she'll be roaring. Until we meet again.
Hey, nice.
Hey, Levy.
ass.
I don't have
What
a wife.
buffoon.
How you doing, Levy?
I should speak to the innkeeper
I
about a
technically
room.
don't have a wife, but I have a nice lady. How's you doing, Levy, though? Up in mine country. It's probably my last ever clip of Apex. 2 years back, damn. I kinda didn't really get much into Apex. Even when it first came out. I was like, it's fine. Just wasn't my thing. I tried it. Gave it a good couple of games, so I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Good day, sir.
Nope.
Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Oh, ain't you?
Charming.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly. So I'm almost 26. I'm getting. You're only 26. I'm gonna be 40 this fucking year. I'm feeling old. "26. I'm getting old. Get off
Hello,
my
sir.
lawn.
We are in the middle of a discussion here.
What does nout mean?
Sorry to interrupt.
Nothing. There's nout here for you there, lass. There's nothing for you here, lad. Pretty much. It the northern speak. Yeah. I grew up in the southern part. Weren't up there in the northern part.
Hello, miss.
What you want?
I...
Bugger off.
Ain't she a slag? The wash closet is an exit.
Good
Okay.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass.
There
How
we
can I
go.
help you?
I'd like a
I'm in
room.
need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those.
Realistic,
One
yeah.
night, is it?
Especially,
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
especially
Aye,
if
just
you
not a
are from
problem.
the south and you
3
visit the
shilling
north.
per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Here you go.
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And
Thomasina
will Mr.
Bateman.
be staying with us
Hello,
tonight?
hello.
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Beaulieu tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please,
I'll keep a room spare.
If I were
It's
there,
not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
get out of here.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go
The
through the
man
door
of
to the
Eng-
right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage. I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
If I were there, I'd be like, get out of here. I'm having a nice dinner with the fam. The bartender seems nice enough, the innkeeper. These other bunch of cunts can go fuck off. And, likes the inexpensive things, the assistant. I wonder if that means also prostitutes. He likes the inexpensive kind.
This should do nicely.
Yeah, it seems a nice enough room.
Time to change into something more comfortable.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Oh, very Victorian.
Much better. I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Like a dick in a box.
This may come in handy.
Oh. We're gonna take the jug. The unseen side of the room. Probably. More than likely there's nothing on it.
I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
I guess we're not too bowled over.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
Take the matchbox.
Ah, complimentary matches. Useful. There's
Yeah.
only one match left, though.
Oh, well, fucking cheap fucker.
As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this here.
Okay.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
That sounds about right.
I don't wish to take it.
Oh.
I don't want to take the painting with me. A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor. Perhaps a local landmark.
Maybe.
I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
I think that's it, yeah. Right. Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer
I
of
still
sorts.
that painting and
I'm
set it
Stanley.
right back.
Stanley
Yeah,
Kemp.
sounds like a
A
good
pleasure to
way.
meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
I think it's fine.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
I'm looking for a man named Leonard Shoulder.
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Oh,
Not yet,
hell,
thank you.
ah. I want beer, though.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard then?
I have some nice tits. You know, glug glug. Oh, hell yeah. Nice pint right now. Go down. Nice pint of Guinness. Yes, please. Tell the truth, I've got nothing to
Well,
hide.
if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
I've dug myself
Are you
into
familiar
many
with Tumblr?
burrows in the past, if you know
Afraid
what I
not.
mean.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
Yeah.
I excavate ancient burial sites.
There you
looking for
go.
relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye? You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in
You're
here
a
over the years.
Tomb Raider.
I won't tell anyone.
For
I
Lara
assure
Croft.
you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort
Uh-huh.
of relics do you find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well,
Good,
rarely
alright.
gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find.
I've got a bone
I've
she
been
can have. I
excavating
mean,
barrows
what?
all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
That's a
Oh,
mouthful.
aye. Very interesting.
Yeah,
But
very
what does
interesting.
old Leonard
Sure.
have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nowt about a Hobbs Barrow.
Heard nout. Yeah, we're definitely northern country.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place.
Yeah,
People
seems
keep
like
to
it.
themselves. work
Yeah,
hard.
noticed
I look
that.
forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
We've got to go to a church. Hopefully I don't catch into fire.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobbs Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something.
It'd be like you
More
were
stretch
hiding.
further than the
others
eyes
then.
can see once you leave
Possibly.
this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it. Why are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass? Haven't you better things to do with your time?
Probably
I enjoy
not.
nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Yeah, very
Oh,
Tomb Raider like.
Barrow digger too, were he?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital.
Oh. I was just about to make jokes then, because I was like, this is the Victorian era. This is, She doesn't know her name is Lara Croft. About to say, this is Victorian era. People going around the world, digging out things and stealing treasures. Sounds very Victorian the Empire kind of time. I was like, I could not stand not drawing the same line. It's like, rich people going off to foreign lands, digging out graves and stealing what's valuable. Yeah, it sounds like what they did back then. Yeah. One.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years.
Okay.
I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
Okay.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
In
Thanks for your
Bewley.
time.
As you were.
You gonna talk to me now?
Good day, sir.
No. You gonna still be
Do
a
you
cunt?
know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You ought to be careful asking too many questions round here. Be on your way.
Oh, I don't mean to...
Listen to me, will you? Be on your
So
way.
not a victim of colonization. Of all the digging. Oh god. Yeah. That's the reason I was like, That's the reason I was kind of I'd be Africa, I guess, or anywhere that the British kind of settled down in. Got them spicy spices, yeah. Oh, look, Charles, it's the spices.
Hello, sir.
What?
I'm waiting here for a man named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know him?
I don't. Do you, love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
Jake, most people from the UK can't handle spice for shit.
Hello, miss.
Bugger off.
You can get better off yourself, Jib.
Hello, sir.
Right,
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
you're not local.
Yeah,
You've come on
not
that
local.
bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
People really don't like people when they visit other places with the train, do they? I guess this is definitely the time where train travel starts to become more common and people getting used to people from all over. Can I guess how planes first got? People started to visit from further afield. I think it's either 1700s or 1800s. I'm guessing that would be my kind of guess. And there goes the ad.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your
Wow.
business, sir.
Ha!
What
You're
cunt.
brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's
Cyril.
a pleasure to make your acquaintance,
Nah,
Cyril.
it's not a pleasure, that's for sure.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
Right. 1804 steam engine iron ray. Yeah. I kind of gathered it's kind of this kind of time period, like the early to mid 1800s. Would have been my guess. Yeah. Sounds about right. It does seem like 1800s, so yeah, my kind of guessing around about the 1800s. Not far off.
I take it you are not enamored with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here.
Why
It's as
not?
simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town,
Uh-huh.
our land.
I
Yeah.
assure you, I am not here to cause
What if
trouble.
we just want to
We'll see
visit?
about that, won't we?
Jesus. Oh, this is my land, this is. Get off my land there, lass.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community.
Uh-huh.
I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Just
Mr.
see
Shoulder
where
should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
technology-wise. Like I say, Industrial Revolution, steam engines, all that kind of stuff.
Where on earth is he?
Think of
What a
anything
waste of time this is
steampunk,
turning out to be.
kind of get the gist. Oh,
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier.
oh, he wants
I
to
got home,
apologise.
had my tea.
We got
but it gave me an
Fortnite
aching
and
belly.
TikTok.
How so?
I felt bad.
Two
for
things
how
I
spoke to you.
don't, or
I'm
nay,
sorry.
three things
drink
I
gets a hold
don't
of me
indulge
sometimes.
in.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
You're kind of
Oh,
married
I know
there.
Mr. Shoulder, all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him.
Quantum
In fact, I
computing,
know
yeah.
very little about him at all.
That's one thing I do have an interest in.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
The old sod. Sure. Why not?
One ale coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
Sure, why not?
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
Sure, I don't mind. He did apologise.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank
2p for a pint of beer.
This was the last of my money, but Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
God, only if it was 2p for a pint of beer back when during my kind of university days. God.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you. Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then.
That's what Gemini says in Google search.
Leonard Shaw.
Thanks to be known as a technological advancement. Particularly, yeah, of course it's going to be artificial intelligence
Arthur?
according to Gemini.
Mr. Tillett? Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor.
Well, we tried.
Mr. Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Pour the water on him. There we go.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard Shoulder. Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
He needs to
man
drain
is
the main
unbelievable.
vein.
It feels like an hour has passed.
I got a
Perhaps I
feeling
should
longer
go in
than
there and
that.
check on him.
Sure, why not?
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Okay.
Lovely. Mr.
Well then.
Tillett?
Oh, I thought it's on fire then. He's not using the urinals.
It looks like the towel has not been washed in months.
Yeah, that sounds like...
The jug is empty. The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it. The
Yeah.
mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime. Some
Probably-
excavations are best left to others.
Yeah, I don't want to put my hands on it. It's probably covered in piss.
I would rather not get any closer. The smell of urine is nauseating. Mr. Tillett?
Oh, you're pooping.
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Did you strain too much and pass out?
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
It's a pussycat. It's a kitty.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
It could
I'd
be.
rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
Probably covered in piss.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side. I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there?
It's a tillet. Are you
Judging
having
from
a
the draft
wank
coming
in
from
there?
below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further. I'd rather not touch.
You don't want to stroke the kitty.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
A pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing.
Yeah, I can't see him being the glove wearing kind.
Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar.
Take the wood out of the way.
Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that?
Maybe take plank of wood off. Thank you.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something
Maybe.
strange is going on here. Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask
You
him
never
if he saw
know.
Mr. Tillett.
Mr. Tillett and the old guy, you know. Dark alley. Maybe they're just having a bit of fun.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
True.
I could tether a horse here if I had one. The window is well out of reach.
It's beyond my reach.
I can't reach the window from down here.
Got to see. Nah, dude. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Sleep well. And thank you for dropping
no
in.
boobs. Look at my eyes. No boobs.
No, we haven't had
Only
any birds.
eyes. Only face. No
Yeah.
boobs.
Sad times, there's been no boobs. Not Phantasmagoria 2. I had to edit heavily. The pass. I just found the sound effect. So I couldn't tell you who said that.
Hey, nice
Hey, Owen. Oh, I see. We're swapping Nancy. Hey, Owen, how's you doing? Yeah, I tried to, Nancy Drew, different point and click, Nancy Drew, I tried and switch up every other game.
I don't wish to go knocking door to door.
I'm good. I'm not going to do it too bad. But, I might turn the brightness up, because fuck me, can I not see much? That's a little bit better. I think. Turn up all the way so people can see on stream a bit better, even though it's fucking dark as shit in the preview. It's not exactly much better for me.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best turn back to the inn.
Oh, we're going back to inn. Oh god. Wow. Brightness of the windows got way more brighter for me. If I left the
Last orders.
Yeah.
I should get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow.
Did I leave the filter on for repo? Gotta make sure. I don't think I did. Otherwise, Final Fantasy VII would have looked way worse. There we go.
Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Kenneth? Yeah, I'm tired.
Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees
Miss
and toes.
Bateman?
Yes?
Yes.
Off to bed?
Yep.
Yes. I'm afraid Mr.
Off to
Shoulders
bed.
let me down.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
They're just a bunch of cunts.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
Well, you seem the only friendly sort so far. Let me guess. Someone's gonna try and enter the room. Yep. Guess that one. It's the kitty. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Kitty. Coming to make biscuits. Oh, well, you an ugly kitty, that's for sure. Yep, very ugly kitty. Oh. Day what? The first day. What was this? Fucking Majora's Mask.
Such horrid dreams.
Yeah, such an ugly cat. Same. Majora's Mask is my personal favorite.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night. As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must say I'm relieved.
Yeah, it was quite ugly.
Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this Barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Okay. Mr. Tillett.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley.
Wow. Woo! He's definitely on the washed out scale. Wow. Holy hell. Don't think it looks quite as washed out for you, but holy hell. Wow. The brightness.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
No, let's be polite. Seems
Yes,
nice.
thank you, Stanley.
Splendid. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant.
Honey crisp?
What time will he be arriving?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye.
Okay.
What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Doesn't sound particularly... Is it safe for such a thing? My equipment is valuable. Yeah, that'd kind of be my kind.
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
Are we
That's not what
sure?
Now, say nothing more of it.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Nah, they're all thieving bastards, I'm sure.
Miss Bateman?
Yes?
Uh-huh.
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were.
Oh? Want to get something off on
I've
her
been
chest,
tossing and
maybe?
turning all night, Miss Bateman.
Oh
I
my.
feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
Tossing a
As
lot
you
last
know,
night.
I like to run an honest establishment.
Yeah.
Well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
Okay.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell
Okay.
you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Oh. Is he a creep?
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here.
Mr.
He should be
Shoulder.
the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
What about Mr.
Why
Shoulder?
must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
Oh?
For what?
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A
Why
grown
not?
man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Doubtful, but hey.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Okay.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well.
No, they
forget
don't.
that.
They're all a
I
bunch
shall
of
return
cunts.
later.
Good day to you, lass. Oh, if you see Herbert around here, be sure not to feed him.
Herbert?
A local stray cat.
Oh.
He comes in now and then searching for scraps. I'm
The
sick
ugly
of
looking
cleaning
cat.
his vomit off the floor.
Quite. I'll be sure not to feed him.
Thank you.
Okay then. Don't feed the ugly cat. Got it.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it. I've a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Okay. Can we take the umbrella? Under my umbrella. Umbrella. Hey, hey. Can't take the umbrella.
Hello. My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
Wow.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard.
Oh.
Dig the graves.
Oh. Okay.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Quite.
Do you know
Do
Leonard?
you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Yeah. Right, bunch of cunts around here. Is there anything worth looking at? We've kind of been that way.
I don't think anyone is home.
No, I don't like it. Oh, the plaque.
I can't remove the plaque.
Then
A
look
small
at
plaque
it.
beside the door reads Vicarage.
Oh, it's where the vicar is. Okay.
The little whelp looks determined to slaughter the very air itself. Hello?
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas?
Douglas.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas. That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the Lambton Worm.
Lambton Worm?
What is the Lambton Worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lambton thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The
Okay.
Lambton Worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Oh.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Douglas, this
Wait.
lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Brother? Does that mean it was brother and... Doesn't surprise me, but... You...
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says
That
we have
sucks.
all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
Oh, shit.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
Oh, shit. The mother is kind of done with this shit, all shit.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
Have you heard of Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Oh... I'm not gonna ask. There's so many questions.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is
Okay.
just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think
Okay.
12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Goodbye.
I
Goodbye,
doubt
miss.
it. Well... The kid seems nice enough, at least. You know, the barkeep, the innkeeper, the kid. The only non-cunt so far.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
Yeah. Hello.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty.
Oh, Betty.
What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to
Oh.
watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm
Okay.
tireless.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
Okay, so that's a younger... Okay. Makes a little bit more sense.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
So, let's just check to make sure it's... Ooh. Make sure the stream doesn't look blown out. Oh, no. Stream looked fine. Okay. Oh. Alright. Let's,
No one here.
Okay. Anybody home?
I don't think anyone is home.
No, don't look like it. Yeah,
The
book
bucket
it.
is rusty and full of holes.
You know, could be useful. I guess it's the vicar. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, she got some cake.
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
Kind of
What
cakes
kind
you...
of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam.
Ooh,
I
that sounds
can
good.
tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry. I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
Yeah, you can.
I understand.
I wouldn't do anything for the church. What the church done for me? That anything.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you,
De
Mrs. de
Plan-
Plancy.
Okay.
Likewise, pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Okay.
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not
No, I
find
want to.
better in the entire
Well, let's admit, I would
county.
mind a cake. Not sure what kind of cake, though.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's
No.
been standing
Looks like
here
a pile of
since the
shit.
12th century.
No wonder it looks
The
like a pile of
box
shit.
pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century.
That's not
The door
that
is
long ago.
open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. de
No.
Plancy.
I'm good. I'm good.
Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach
don't
has
know there,
access to
dear.
the parish register. He might be able to help you.
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
I doubt the choir boys say that. I mean, what?
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
Thank you
Okay.
for your time.
Lord be with you.
Yeah, no thing.
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is
Yoink.
more blessed to give than to receive.
Oh, I give a lot. I mean, what? And the girlfriend receives a lot. If I know what I mean. I mean, what? Here's the crow. Fuck me a whole shit ton of headstones. Go this way. Oh. What does the plaque say?
Margaret's Lookout.
Okay.
I wonder who Margaret is. Or was.
Margaret. Oh, too early to be Margaret Thatcher, thankfully. Nothing more this way, it looks like. Oh, fairy ring.
I'm not sure if these are poisonous or edible. I'd better not touch them. They could be poisonous. The moors stretch into the distance. I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Okay. We used a trowel on the freshly done grave.
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
Oh. Well, fuck. Let's try this door first.
It's locked.
Locked.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
Yoink.
Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it.
Oh,
Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
if we can sell it. You know?
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them. I've no time for such things.
This way. Oh God. Oh, we don't have a map yet. This way? Born a girl by the stream. Oh, a fossil.
Hey! Stay away from that!
Why?
Don't touch it!
Why?
It's bad luck to touch the Ammon's horn.
What?
I'm serious.
Fine.
No, fuck
Hey!
off.
Stay away from that.
No,
Don't touch it!
why
It's
not?
bad luck to touch the Ammon. I'm
Alright.
serious.
Okay, we won't touch it then.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
Ah. Well, you don't exactly seem as
How are
friendly.
Go away!
Yep, definitely grown up to be a cunt.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No,
Yo,
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
no.
Goodbye.
yo.
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
Grab
I
a
introduced
cunt.
you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
Oh.
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss. It's good for drinking and cleaning.
I doubt it. It's probably full of piss.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss. I love them very much. Today was their bath day.
Tell me more about the Ammon's Horn.
Daddy said we should never touch it.
Right.
It will make the god angry.
Oh God.
What god?
Ammon, of course.
Yo.
How wonderful. I'll be sure not to touch it. I wouldn't want to anger the gods.
Sensible.
Sensible.
Wally doesn't say much.
He's mardy with me 'cause he's bored, miss. He thinks he's too old to play with dolls.
I see.
He's born in this time period. He might play with dolls. Sex dolls. Waifu pillows. When he's older.
Where are your parents?
They are picking apples from the big tree in our yard. Daddy and I sell them at the market.
That sounds
Okay.
nice.
But they don't mind us playing at the beck, as long as we don't touch the Ammon's horn.
Do you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
No one knows
Have
who
you heard
Leonard
of a place
is, it
called
seems.
Hobbs Barrow?
Jane!
No, miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
I swear
Bye,
too.
miss.
Fuck shit. Well, that kind of thing.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet. The water is icy cold.
James is likely full of piss.
Damp rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun.
Okay. Alright. Go down this way first. Oh, okay, it goes back here. Oh. Ooh. Ugh. No? Very sus, yeah. Yep, there we go. So.
Very sorry.
Why?
I don't feel
safe.
I don't feel safe.
This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
Excuse me?
What?
Got me. I beg you.
Huh? Sure, why not?
The trowel's blade is dull and rusted. I need something that will provide a cleaner cut. I do not wish to say.
Because we all know murder is more family friendly than a penis.
What?
What?
Oh, God. Kind of miss watching Becky streams.
Ouch.
She streamed it a long
The
time.
broken lens is extremely sharp.
Oh, we can use... Maybe we can use the glove?
Perhaps I shouldn't risk soiling this glove until I find its owner.
Maybe use the handkerchief then.
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand. This should work. I don't wish to look too closely. I'm not going near it. It smells disgusting.
Stabby, stabby.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
I shall do as you ask, Father.
Stabby, stabby. As for all the choir boys, I mean, what?
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
You still believe in the whole bloodletting thing, okay? Not scientific in that fact, but hey, whatever.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry. That's all.
Sure.
I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
Sure, rotten blackberries.
Are you from Bewley originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
Okay. I don't think it's a fine building. It looks like a pile of shit, but hey,
St.
whatever.
Edmunds is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day
Probably
is a
boring
blessing,
as all
my
fuck.
child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say. But those that remain are faithful and full of his spirit.
For the spirit, I got a feeling from the pub.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes? Are you a relative?
No, it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father. Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now.
Okay.
A fair hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself. It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Okay, seems
Just
nice
let
enough.
me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I can't say I've heard of it.
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
Yeah, no one seems to know anything
What can you
about
tell
it.
me about Bewley?
It's a quiet town.
Yeah,
The railway line,
full of
which I
cunts.
presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
I'm sure very busy.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
No, no thanks. I don't need it. The hole.
I have no desire to go rooting about in there.
I shall see you later this evening, gents. Well, I say.
Uh.
Greetings, my dear.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
Wait.
Okay.
Some nerve.
Yeah.
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
If you say so.
I do. I'm sorry, but it's not safe to walk through here while we're working. By
Okay.
order of Lord Panswick.
Panswick.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're
Oh,
not from
aye.
round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
I
What are you doing here?
got a
What does it
feeling you
look
don't
like I'm
want
doing?
to tell us.
We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Bewley.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
All right,
Okay.
Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away, but his lordship doesn't like questions or visitors. Now,
Wow.
please leave us to our work.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
No, you can answer my questions
Have you
first.
heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have.
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If
Yes.
you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the
Oh.
timber for the restoration work.
Well,
How
that wasn't so
intriguing.
fucking hard to answer,
What
was it?
type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay. Sure. Who's worse for asking too many questions? I don't think either is. They both seem as bad as each other when it comes to asking questions. So far. Yeah, we're going to see Leonard in a bit. Yeah, they could be twins. Go knocking on the door. No.
I don't think anyone is home.
They might be at mill. Damn pit.
Bugger off!
Well, he's not.
The unmistakable charm of old Cyril.
That's where Cyril lives. We've explored everywhere now, it seems. Let's go and talk to the priest.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Oh, yes. A rather important fellow around here. His vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports. He believes this to be a godless land. Something I wholeheartedly disagree with.
Well,
to which god
everywhere
his
is
chapel will be
godless.
dedicated to remains a matter of
There's
concern.
no such thing as God.
Why do you say that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us move on.
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Alright. Go to Shoulders.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Yes, I've heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
Ooh,
you are doing
I like
God's
gingerbread.
work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
I do like me some gingerbread.
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs.
Okay.
Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth.
Bosom? What bosom?
Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
I like a good bosom.
Shakespeare?
I mean, what?
Quite.
Oh.
Which play?
No, it's not Romeo and Juliet. I think it's either Hamlet or Richard II. I think it's Macbeth. I don't remember that being in Macbeth. But I don't know Hamlet or Richard II that well. I'm going to say Richard II.
Richard II?
Correct.
Oh,
you
I was
are
correct.
well read, Miss Bateman. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favorite pastimes. Follow me.
Didn't sound like Macbeth, because hang on a minute, I don't remember reading that. Margaret.
Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors
God.
extend as far as the mortal eye can see. Beautiful, is it not?
Yeah, God didn't create this. Kinda nice.
Indeed. The moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is
Oh,
that it
God.
takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land.
It is.
But I tell you, he is found in all domains.
I doubt
The
it.
Lord's work is all about us.
Is it?
Tell me,
Is it really?
Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
No. Lie, you might want. I think. Let's lie to him.
Yes.
I sensed a hesitation there.
No, I believe in...
Come now, I will not bring the fire and brimstone upon you for speaking your truth.
Well, I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what
Yeah,
happened
what?
to your
Yeah,
father?
what happened?
He had an accident when I was very young.
Accident involving what? Okay, we get a flashback.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Oh, come on! Oh. Got some nurses.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Your father has some really bad kidney stones right now. No, she's not. I guess it's worse than kidney stones.
Daddy, wake up!
Daddy not gonna wake up.
Mummy?
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 Good evening, Mr. Bateman.
He
Hello,
dead.
little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
He dead.
Will he ever talk again, Nurse
Oh,
Blaketon?
maybe he's not
The doctor
dead.
is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Oof.
But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
So what happened to the father?
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he
Uh-huh.
loves us all.
No, he don't.
Hmm.
Come along now.
I think Satan might love you a bit more. I mean, what?
Hello.
Oh. Okay.
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors. I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see.
Okay.
How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this.
Take a look at what? Oh.
Legend has it that this
Found a
cairn has
stone.
stood here for over 1,000 years.
I doubt
How
it.
remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Come
Okay.
now, onward.
Oh, it could be a devil's penis. You never know.
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape.
Okay.
All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily.
Whistle while we were.
Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist. Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
God, imagine living down in the middle of nowhere. No thanks.
Here we are, Miss Bateman.
Got
Unless
some
my memory fails me
chickens.
completely,
Oh, God.
this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Uh-huh.
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret, and the poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
Okay.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you.
That seems fine.
You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Is he a chicken jockey? I gotta make a fucking reference. I did not like the Minecraft movie. Oh, 2 hens and a cock. And some trousers.
The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung, or still wet from last night's rain?
Oh, it's a glove,
That
maybe.
glove looks familiar.
Yeah, it looks kind of like the one
I
we
wonder
got.
if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Oh, maybe.
The gloves are a pair. Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night? Why didn't he come inside to see me? slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
So very warm.
I've no desire to lug a block of wood about the countryside.
Why not?
Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up.
Let's have a look at the stone.
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. Father, what do you make of this?
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley, though it does remind me of a passage by the bard himself.
Okay.
It is the very era of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
I feel that's Romeo and Juliet. Kind of hoping so, because we did do a lot of fucking Romeo and Juliet back in the day.
Romeo and Juliet?
A fine tragedy, but that particular passage is
Oh,
from the
Othello.
great Othello. One out of two, Miss Bateman.
I'm rather fond. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder and I share similar taste. Mr.
I've
Shoulder?
not studied Othello, so...
Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age. No sign of life?
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned. This must provide a charming view across the moor.
We go around the back.
A carved stone, I think. It's bolted onto the door itself.
Oh.
I can't remove it.
Use the trowel to get it off.
That is not coming off. What else do you know about Mr. Shoulder?
A reclusive man. I must say I know very little about him.
Does he attend services at St. Edmund's?
Not regularly, if at all these days.
Perhaps he feels closer to God out here on the moors. What do you make of Mr. Shoulder's residence?
A sturdy construction, I'm in no doubt.
Yeah,
the
but I
winds blow a gale out here. Not to
Yeah,
mention
I've got
the pelting rain.
At
Yeah,
least
no
he must have
thanks.
plenty of eggs to eat.
Awful creatures, those hens.
Why?
Do you know that young girl we saw?
No, but I've seen her sneaking around the churchyard. The poor thing is feral. She takes off at the slightest stirring. We will bring the Lord to her. Good time.
Just a moment. Bit of this.
Perhaps she has her own beliefs. You said there were others like her.
Primitive folk, yes. Avoid the moors in hours of darkness and don't
I don't
wander
think they
too
might be
far.
pagan.
I wouldn't entrust a young woman in their company.
Sounds a little bit judgmental, don't you think?
Do you know anything else about the Devil's Toe?
Not really. I do recall it toppling over when I was a child. A few lads from Bewley rebuilt it to the best of their memories.
The devil mustn't have been happy.
Come now, my child. Do not joke about such matters.
Oh, shut the fuck up. We're having a joke.
Why don't you like hens, Father?
I know I must love all of God's creatures, but they make
But...
such an unholy ruckus, and their talons claw at my boots.
But they mean no harm. And they provide eggs.
True.
I cannot abide hens' eggs. They
Why?
smell sulphur when rotten.
Then eat 'em before they go rotten then, you dumbass.
What more can you tell me of these primitive folk?
Godless people, Miss Bateman. Don't concern yourself with them. They live
Why
out
not?
there on the very edges of this land. If you don't wander too far, you shouldn't cross their path.
You mentioned that Mrs. de Plancy is worried about something at the moment.
It is not my place to say. Mrs. de Plancy will tell you in good time, if she deems it fit to do so.
Sounds okay.
What is your favourite of Shakespeare's works?
A very difficult question, Miss Bateman. But one I can answer, nonetheless. I am awfully fond of Cymbeline.
An unusual choice.
Yeah, I must admit.
All gold
Don't know
and
that one.
silver rather turn to dirt. Wouldn't you agree?
A fine quote. Is there a Mrs. Shoulder?
No. I believe Mr. Shoulder has led a life of celibacy.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
A life of wanking.
I've only just got here.
I'm trying to figure out what to
I'm
do.
rather fond of this colour. Perhaps Mr. Shoulder, are you home?
Open up, you twit.
It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home.
Perhaps you could try the handle.
It's locked.
Locked.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home.
I
have
think we
some
should just
matters to
wait here.
attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
No.
You go ahead, Father. Thank you.
As you wish. Farewell, Miss Bateman. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet?
Correct.
Oh, that
But
was.
I
I
shall
was about to
say
say.
good night, till it be morrow. Lord be with you.
Hail Satan.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found. I've no desire. As I trudged back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder. The train! That must be Kenneth. I should go and meet him at the station.
At least it has an autosave function, which is kind of nice. Didn't have autosave function when I was a kid. You had to save early. So, oh, hello.
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye. Can I help
Aye.
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
you? Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
Okay. I guess we should forge ahead.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Industrial
Thank you,
Revolution
Mr.
might
Crozier.
say no to that.
Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
Yeah, we
I
already
believe
know.
He lives somewhere out on the moors.
Yeah, we already been there.
Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here,
In
outside of
Bewley.
market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
Yeah, it's definitely not my kind of place. Too quiet.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Okay.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a
Why
young lady.
cabbages?
I don't mind a cabbage.
Then you're in luck.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
His lordship commands
Need a
much
day.
respect around here, lass. Keeps me busy with work. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
He just seems like a bit of a dick. A bit of a creep.
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to
I'm
you
guessing
later.
too religious.
I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets. Alas, it is not mine to take. I have one just like this.
Okay. Let's go to the train station. Thing is up this way. Oh, maybe not.
Royal Mail, Postmaster's Residence. This must be
Okay.
the local post office. I don't think anyone is home.
No, don't look like it. Okay. Thank you, Flag, for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome in.
Hey,
What?
nice
What? Sorry, I had to make that reference. How's you doing today? Could be worse. Always.
Where is Kenneth?
Yeah, yeah, definitely one of those days where it could be worse.
He was supposed to wait for me at the station.
Oh, maybe he didn't. Especially with Oh, are you also unfortunately an MS warrior as well? Same. Same. Absolutely. You're actually one of the first few that I've talked to on here with Primate Progressive. Most people I've talked to on Twitch are relapsing or remitting.
Mr. Tillett, where did you go last night?
Have we met?
Last night at the Plough and Furrow.
Oh, Miss Bateman. I were blind drunk last night and woke up with a stinking headache.
You still smell like a brewery.
Sorry.
Still 20.
You went
Damn,
to use
you're
the lavatory
pretty much
and
near
never
enough
came
half
back,
my
Mr.
age.
Tillett. I searched everywhere for you.
I think I remember you
Ah,
bought
but
me
I'm
a
sorry
drink.
to hear that.
Then it's all a blur.
It
I woke up
affected
on my
you
bed
so
this morning
young.
with my wife sour at me for waking her at some ungodly hour.
Same, just got. I've been on Ocrivus now for. What is it? Gonna be about a year and a half now? Year and a half, roughly. Outside ED cure probably won't work. Some kind of weird information, but Ocrivus lowers your immune. Yes, it does. Basically, Ocrivus pretty much kills off a certain kind of white blood cell, which does affect your immune system. So probably less likely. Yeah, I've had not too bad time on Ocrivus so far. I've seen people have much worse reactions, you know, some people have really had some gnarly reactions to it, but the only time I had any kind of reaction to it is I had a kind of slight redness to my nose and ears on my first time. That's it. Other than that, honestly, my symptoms are quite okay for now. Yeah, mine seems to be okay for now. Only problem for me is I've kind of lost a lot of my balance. So walking for me is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. And my right side's kind of took a bit of a not too great turn for the worse. I've recently discovered there's some cure and it's coming out within the next year. There's been a whole load of hopefully cures for it. So I'm kind of hopeful that something comes along before I get too worse. It's been unfortunate for me so far. Something to do with gold. I haven't heard that. New one on me. Gold nanocrystal. I've not heard about that one personally. But if it can help, great. If it can help me stop getting any worse, that'd be fantastic. Already a bit of a shitter when it's already done. Yeah. Okay. Potentially. Okay. It's Legion reverting. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Not heard anything about that one yet.
About last night.
What can you tell me about Leonard?
What were you going to tell me about Leonard Shoulder?
Who?
Leonard Shoulder. You told me you knew him.
Okay, this is
and
sus.
promised to tell me more if I bought you a drink. Which I did. So what were you going to tell me?
I don't really know the old bugger.
But you said you did.
Oh, aye. No, I know naught about him. No, naught about Leonard Shoulder.
Of course you don't.
You're hiding something, Mr. Tillett. I don't believe you.
He is.
I say a lot of things when I've got the drink in me. I probably just wanted you to buy me an ale.
A likely story.
Look, what would I gain from lying to you?
No, never do
I
I.
just wanted another drink.
I live lie.
Even if that's the case, it doesn't explain your disappearance.
Yeah.
Aye.
Just
I
live
don't
your
remember
life
out.
as best you can. Like I say, it's hardcore mode. Oh, like in Minecraft. Yes, this is. I was like, hardcore mode. That kind of reminds me of Minecraft. Sad about the Minecraft movie being not exactly my cup of tea. Love Jack Black, but that movie was not particularly my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
About last night. You really don't remember where you went last night?
As I say, it's all a blur. I remember needing a piss. Then
Yeah, haven't had
nothing.
time to check out.
Oh, you must have missed me when I came out.
I did not.
Only last month.
I even went to the gents' toilets to find you.
So you're
Oh,
very
aye,
new
a
to
sight
the
for sore eyes.
It was. I checked everywhere, and you were nowhere to be found. The back door leading to the alleyway was blocked from the outside.
Oh, aye.
Yes.
I must
You
admit,
must have exited through that door, Mr. Tillett.
it was
But
only
you
a
just said it were blocked.
There must be an explanation.
My mind has drawn a blank.
Yeah, we know
Why
your mind
was
is
the door
blank.
blocked? Did you block it?
I told you I don't remember. I've naught to say 'cause I remember naught.
So you're quite new to the whole MS thing. It took lots and lots of doctor appointments. Didn't actually take me a lot of doctor's appointments. My one was kind of quick finding out. Cause out showing with the girlfriend and just could not keep balance whatsoever. My walking had been getting a little bit kind of iffy, but it just started to get to the point where, you know, my walking just became really bad. Yeah, I kind of felt for the longest time, it's like, oh, it's just an inner ear problem for many years. Oh, it's just an inner ear problem. You know, it's not too bad, but I kind of had a bit of a bad fall. And the girlfriend made me go to the hospital. After pretty much 2 weeks, I'm doing CT scans and see if it was like kind of a mini stroke or things like that. If I had a stroke of some sort. The MRI scan came back. It was like, we know what it is now. So, thankfully, I was one who was able to avoid the spinal tap. So I didn't have to have the needle because, fortunately, the MRI showed enough lesions to, yeah. Spinal tap sucked. I was glad to avoid it. That the MRI proved to me, kind of proved to the doctor that that's what it was. So I was kind of glad for that. And then migraine, I have heard it's not particularly the most pleasant thing in the world. But when they did the MRI on both the head and spine, a confirmation. Yeah, they kind of said they didn't need it. They had enough lesion on the brain and spine to prove it, to confirm it. So I was like, okay, I'm fine with this. I don't have to have the needle in the spine. I think originally they wanted to do spinal tap. Then I got like a letter like a month later saying, oh, we don't need to do that. After consulting with other, you know, neurologists. Yeah. It didn't give me any painkillers. Spinal tap. Ooh. I know for here, they were gonna use, numb the area. They were gonna numb it so I didn't feel it. Yeah, but it didn't still sound like a good time. That's what I expected. It's not... That definitely does not sound pleasant if they didn't do it without numbing the area.
I found Mr. Shoulder's house, but he wasn't home.
Don't worry. You'll find him.
They some way didn't. Close inject, so they... Ooh. But does not sound like you had great doctors when that happened. It could have closed. Yeah. Does not sound like you had great doctors when they did that.
How's your headache faring?
It feels like a steam engine is driving full pelt in a circle around me skull.
Be sure to drink plenty of water, Mr. Tillett.
Yeah.
Aye, I'll survive.
No, I wouldn't drink the water that's probably full of piss. But I'm glad, yes. Took 3 years? Damn. Like I say, it only took them about 2 weeks of testing. Me to get... Are you in, like, US or something? If I may ask. Because I have heard of people in the US... It's kind of... Estonia, okay. First one I've heard go through it in Estonia. Because I've heard people in the US have had usually have a long trek to find it out. And for me, it was a 2-week hospital stay. So I guess kind of you don't really have many MS patients here. So okay. It's not very common. Okay. Only 1.5k, okay. I'm not quite sure how many are in Spain. Not entirely sure. I think it was like 20, 30,000, I think? Something like that. Something like that. But yeah, I guess... I hate to... I don't know which way make me feel special, though. Kinda does. It's not the most pleasant or special, but yeah, I can kind of get what you mean.
So, you work here?
Aye.
Our population.
Purely station master at your service.
Okay. So
Would you
it's
like
not
to buy a ticket?
exactly a
Not just
huge
yet,
population.
thank you.
So I
I
kind of
understand that some of the locals are not too happy about this new station.
Aye. I'd go as far as saying the whole village.
How long has the station been open for?
About 3 months. We're on the Midland Railway line. This employment's been a saviour for me. If I weren't stood here, I'd be drinking my life away at the pub right now. It's worth the occasional withering look from Cyril and the rest of them.
Cyril? Cyril?
What does a station master do?
A bit of this and a bit of that. I don't wish to bore you with such things.
As you wish.
My responsibilities here keep me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that much. A sense of duty can do wonders for a lost soul.
Indeed. This must be a rather lonesome post to occupy.
Trains pass through here more regularly than you might think, lass.
I guess if you're kind of, you know, like your alone time, it could be a good job.
I'm looking for my assistant, Kenneth.
Oh, aye.
Kenneth?
His train has arrived.
Not a single soul disembarked the last train, Miss Bateman.
Impossible.
My only problem is I have exams coming up and yeah. I'm sorry that it's fucked up things like that for you. There's no possible way I finish my... Ooh. I'm sorry to hear about that. Not the best of time for to ride its head. So to become a car mechanic. Ooh. Kind of was a time I was looking into that at one point. Kind of went against it, though there was a time I was kind of thinking about becoming a teacher. Kind of dodged a bullet there, because I was like, oh god. No thanks. I can push myself, but it's not worth it. Yes. It's finding, you know, what can you still do kind of thing, I guess.
Was that not
Without
the midday
hurting
train
yourself.
from London by way of Derby?
Aye, it were. Mr. Price were here, unloaded a few crates.
But no Kenneth.
Thankfully,
soul.
for the most part,
Hold
I'm
on.
kind of more desk
One of them
work.
crates had your name on it, Miss Bateman.
My desk.
A great big one it were, with...
A red ribbon.
For the most part.
What is Kenneth playing at, sending my equipment but not himself? Curses. Where is my crate now?
Mr. Price took away all the crates on his cart.
Yeah.
Who?
Mr. Price, he's
yeah.
the postmaster.
Maybe something a little bit less, you know, lifting things that are heavy and all that kind of stuff. Might be a good idea. And just find out, you know, if you have a passion for something that's behind the desk, maybe. A lot of different things you can do.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where can I find Mr. Price?
He lives above the storeroom, just north of the plough and furrow. You'll see it. There's a Royal Mail plaque on the wall.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know where that is.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Oh, you've
Yeah, he's
heard
a
of
bit
his
of a dick.
lordship, then?
Yes, do you know him?
Aye, he comes into the village from time to time, gives sweets
Bit
to
of
the
a creep and
children,
a dick.
hires young men to work his land. He's well liked around here.
Really?
I sense some hesitation, Mr.
Yeah, I was
Tillett.
about to
Well, we
say.
kind of have an unspoken agreement with his lordship. He looks after us, provided we leave him alone.
I don't follow.
He likes his privacy.
Some people do.
No one is allowed to visit him.
Do you mean to say that he's a bit eccentric?
No. I've heard people got fired at when approaching his manor uninvited.
Good grief. But is this true?
Well, I won't be the one to find out.
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow.
It's why Leonard Shoulder invited me to Bewley. He thought I might like to excavate it.
Oh, aye. I
Oh,
heard about
aye.
a Hobbs Barrow somewhere out there. There's some old stories around it.
What stories?
I can't remember.
Mr. Tillett, please, this is important.
I'm awfully sorry, Miss Bateman. I'll try to remember. If he invited you here, then I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you all about it.
That's if I ever get to meet him.
I'm sure you will.
Where can I find Miss?
He lives above. You'll see.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
Ta-ra.
Oh. Meow. Oh, the kitty. Oh God, Cyril.
Good day to you, Cyril.
How do, lass?
Oh, you seem a little bit more fucking friendly than what you did.
What are you up to, Cyril?
Keeping an eye on that bleeding railway station. That's what. Thankfully, no one got off the last train.
Really hate that station, don't you?
Oh, I curse Midland Railway for bringing their damn line through Bewley. This is our town, our land. 'Tis no place for outsiders.
So you keep saying.
Anyway, no more trains today. Almost time to celebrate with an ale, I think.
I could do with one myself.
You paying?
No. I found Mr. Shoulder's house today, but he wasn't home.
Why the bleeding hell should I care, lass?
Yeah, he doesn't seem like exactly the caring
I'm looking for
type.
Hobbs Barrow. Do you know where it is?
Mind your own business, lass.
You really are quite helpful, aren't you?
Bah.
Yeah, I don't
Ta-ra,
think he's going
lass.
to be... I thought he said I thought he said arse then, but he said last. I was like, oh. Okay. Whoops. Post was up here? Oh.
That
Hello.
must be the postmaster's storeroom. Hello.
Good day. I haven't seen you in Bewley before.
I'm just visiting.
Lovely. It's nice to see a new face. We don't get many visitors.
Wow.
My name's Henry.
These are-
Henry Long.
Nice to meet you,
Okay.
Henry. Thomasina Bateman.
He seems a lot
Wonderful.
more friendly.
What a treat.
Yes, he's kind of fed up with people being absolute cunts.
You seem in a good mood, Mr. Long.
It's just lovely to see a new face. Where are you from, Miss Bateman?
Originally, a small town on the outskirts of Derby, Mr. Long. Though I currently reside in London.
London. I've never met anyone from London. How very exciting. Have you lived there a long time?
It's been quite a few years now, yes.
I've heard that the air there is so heavy with smoke, it makes it hard to breathe.
Yeah, it
Is
sounds
that
like
true?
London nowadays.
Some
I mean,
days.
what?
Oh, you must miss the fresh northern air.
Oh,
Well,
London.
you've got that in Bewley. No
Before I left,
factories out
anyway.
here. Such things are a blight on his creation. I were born in this very home I stand in front of. Bewley is in my blood.
Huh?
Why would I ever want to leave? Especially now I can meet new folk thanks to the railway line.
You sound like adventurous kind of sort.
I'm looking for Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, Mr. Price, my lovely neighbour. I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Curses.
I saw him wheeling a large crate into his storeroom just there.
It must be mine. I really need it.
Have a look through the window to see if it's yours.
Where did Mr. Price go?
I
guessing
don't
to
know.
the pub.
The man were in a hurry. I know he has family in Bakewell.
That's miles away. Did he leave by foot?
Bakewell tarts.
No, by horse. He must be a few miles down the
Oh, he
road
might
by
like
now.
to have a good tart.
Curses. When will Mr. Price be back?
He didn't say. Could be tonight, could be a few days.
How infuriating.
I told him I'd keep watch of his storeroom, and I'm a man of my word, Miss Bateman. I shall not budge from this spot.
Yeah, you definitely don't seem like the adventurous
Do you
type.
know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, funny old fellow. I hear he lives way out on the moors somewhere.
Have you seen him recently?
No.
No.
Not for a long while now that you mention it. Why do you ask?
It's a long story, but I was to meet him in Bewley. He invited me here.
Well, I must thank him when I see him for inviting such an enchanting young woman.
You flatter me, Mr. Long.
I feel he might want to get his dick wet.
I'm looking for Hobbs Barrow.
One of those old burial hills.
Yes. Do you know where it is?
Believe it or not, I haven't set foot on the moor since I were a child.
Why is that?
I've got all I need right here in Bewley. And we are all truly blessed with the railway station, which brings us lovely new faces.
Your opinion of the railway station differs widely from your fellow townsfolk, Mr. Long. I've not met anyone particularly keen on it.
That railway line is the start of a new era for Bewley. Mark my words. There's much to protect here, but we need new blood.
Yeah, you
I
kind
hope
of
that some of
do.
you visitors will actually stay here permanently.
Kind of an aging
so
population.
I have new friends to talk to.
Yeah.
Some people here don't want any new friends. Cyril Farnaby, the miserable old sod, is the worst offender.
Got a feeling you won't be making any friends, because I don't think he wants to be your friend.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Cyril. He really dislikes the railway station.
Absolutely miserable he is. I've tried to convince him many times that the station will help Bewley. He just doesn't understand.
I met him last night in the Plough and
Kind
Furrow.
of set in his way,
Aye,
I got a
the
feeling.
scene of our many debates. Blimey. I could go for an ale right now, actually.
Can I buy you a drink?
Really?
No. Wait. Do you think Mr. Kemp will let me open a tab?
Perhaps. You could always ask him. I shouldn't leave anyway. Mr. Price is relying on me to keep watch of his storeroom.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, you sound very lonely.
The postmaster isn't home. If you're looking to collect your post, you'll have to wait until he gets back.
Yep, our box is in
There's
there.
my crate. Kenneth always ties a red ribbon to it. I can see an envelope tucked behind the ribbon. Perhaps it can help explain Kenneth's absence. I'm going to have to get in there.
Okay. Go back to the pub. Anybody else here? Nope.
I'm sorry to ask this, Mr. Kemp, but could I please open a tab?
Still not in your purse?
I'm afraid not. My assistant hasn't arrived as planned, so I find myself in a bind. He must have put the money in my crate, which is currently being held in Mr. Price's storeroom.
Well, as you know, I run an honest establishment here.
Okay.
And I do trust you.
Oh, thank you.
So yes, I'll open an account for you.
Thank
to be
you.
settled at the end of your stay.
Of course. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Now then, I'll be needing something of value as a deposit.
I thought you said you trusted me.
Aye, it's not personal, lass. One can never be too cautious.
Okay, so you need something
I
valuable.
found Mr. Shoulder's home, thanks to the help of Father Roach.
Wonderful. So you've met our vicar then?
Yes, I did. An interesting character.
Indeed. So, did old Leonard apologise for his absence?
No.
Not quite. He wasn't home.
No.
What is that man playing at?
You tell me. I've decided to find Hobbs Barrow without Mr. Shoulder's aid.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, lass?
What other choice do I have? I have a feeling he is avoiding me. Do you know where I can find the Barrow?
No, sorry. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
My assistant has not arrived as planned.
No, he's kind of fucked off.
Is everything all right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Am I to keep a room for him just in case?
If you could hold it for one more night, Mr. Kemp.
As you wish.
What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
A most charming
Lord
man, Miss Bateman.
Panswick.
He looks after us here, a good fellow.
Where does he live?
Panswick Manor, on the moors. No visitors allowed. His lordship likes his privacy.
Huh? Oh, Feeney's got a sex dungeon.
How can I open a tab again?
Leave me an item of value as a deposit. I'll give it back to you when it will be time to pay the piper.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Alright. So, let's... Oh.
Will you accept this silver cross pendant as a deposit?
Can I take a closer look at it?
Got a feeling no.
Aye, silver. That'll do.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Can I get you something to drink?
Not right now.
Not right now, Mr. Kemp.
As you were.
Alright. Let's go and see this guy.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you a drink, Henry?
Really?
Really. We can talk more at the inn.
But I told Mr. Price I'd keep watch of his storeroom.
Doors have locks for this very reason.
You're right. One drink won't take long. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
There we go.
Let us make our way.
The rocket weren't Stevenson's only design, you know. Before that, there were the Blucher and the Locomotion.
Oh,
but my
God.
favourite would have to be the Lancashire
He loves
Witch.
his trains a little
I believe
bit
he
too
built
much.
that in 1828. In Newcastle, of course.
In Newcastle?
Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait.
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
I couldn't even get a word in.
He likes a good chinwag, our Henry.
He certainly does.
Can we offering another drink?
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss
I got a
Bateman.
feeling we might have to
Let
get
us
him
make our
drunk.
way.
The rear wheels are powered by coupling rods, would you believe? The boiler had 2 flue tubes. 2! There were nothing like it. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait.
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
Alright. We might have to get him drunk.
Curses. I'm starting to feel somewhat tipsy. I'm here to excavate Hobbs Barrow, not Hobbs barrels.
Alright, let's try again. You want another drink?
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you another drink?
I suppose one more ale won't hurt. I shall take you up on your offer, Miss Bateman.
Let us make our way.
Come on, get drunk already.
Bewley is the latest of many additions to the Midland Railway line. Speaking of change, I hear the whole frontage of Derby Station is being rebuilt. Designed by an architect.
Come on, either get
by the
drunk
name
or
of
go and have a
Tubshaw,
piss.
if I remember correctly. Well, that's me. I better be off.
Wait.
Ta-ra, Miss Bateman.
God's sake.
Mr. Long can really put away a drink. Thank goodness I've switched to water.
Oh, you switched to water. Good. Alright. Try again.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you a...
I suppose I shall...
Let us make our...
Look through that.
It really is great to have someone new to talk to. I've so many more stories to share. Well, that's...
Wait!
Ta-da!
Mr. Long can really... Thank goodness...
Can we not get him drunk?
Hello.
Is he one of those ones, no matter how many times...
Let us...
God, here goes my save file.
It really is. I've so many... Well...
Wait!
Ta-da!
Okay.
Mr. Thank goodness... Henry Long can talk, can't he?
He's a colourful character.
Colourful, sure.
Man drinks like a fish.
He certainly does.
I've seen him drink this place dry and still be up to tend his garden at sunrise. The man can truly hold his ale.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Let's try, I guess, maybe offer Cyril a pint? Cyril? You like a pint?
Good day to you, Cyril.
I'll do, lass.
What do you make of Henry Long?
An idiot who thinks that station's a good idea. Can you imagine? Strangers pouring into Bewley. Turns the stomach, that does.
Maybe he has a point. You could travel.
Bah, you're an outsider. I'd expect you to have such a bad opinion. But Henry, he's a Bewley lad. We've had the odd Barney or two in the pub over it all.
I can imagine. Can I buy you a drink, Cyril?
Now?
Yes.
Go on then, lass.
Follow me.
Scarf feeding, you know, having them to...
So then, he turns around and says, "Why is a dog like a tree?" And I says, "I don't know."
Because they can
and
bark?
he says, "Because they both lose their bark once they're dead."
Very droll, Cyril. Well, it's been a pleasure, but I must be off.
Aye, lass. Ta for the drink. You're not too bad for an outsider.
Ain't that a backhanded compliment? Alright, let's go and get... Go get Henry. Them two could just fight out.
Hello.
Good day.
Can I buy you... Let it...
To think, if that station hadn't been built, we would never have met. Blessed be the Midland Railway.
Come on. There we go.
That station is the worst decision this village has ever made.
Good. Here we go.
Cyril Farnaby, a miserable man with miserable ideas. I will change your mind even if it kills me.
I got a feeling you're probably like you're gonna die before you change his mind, but that's him out of the way. That's him out of the way.
He's currently debating the merits of the railways. I don't think battering the door down is the solution here. I don't wish to draw too much attention.
Okay.
He's currently...
Maybe the guy at the train station can help? Do the blacksmith, maybe.
Good day.
Good
Yes.
day.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, I collect them. This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, aye. Well, I do love a fossil. It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
Ain't that a bit morbid?
Quite. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Okay, so you can't help. We get into Cyril's place.
I don't think anyone is home.
No, I think Cyril's kind of occupied by drinking and arguing.
I have
You
nothing
help?
else to ask.
Oh, no. Anything these two can help me with?
Good day.
Hello, miss.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
It's
Not a
Lord
lot.
Dickhead.
I know he's in charge around here.
Does he come to the village often?
Not really. He has a manor out on the moors.
Have you ever been there?
Heavens, no. Villagers aren't allowed there.
Why not?
Dunno. It's just the way it is.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow? I really must find it.
I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Hello?
Yes?
Yes.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
He gave me some sweets once. My friend says that Lord Panswick has special trees at his manor that grow sweets on their branches. Do you think that's true, miss?
I think that's very unlikely.
Oh,
Me
fuck.
too.
Are you sure you know nothing of Hobbs Barrow?
That like a wheelbarrow.
Never mind. Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
A wheelbarrow. Nope.
No one here. Hello?
Good day.
Father Roach asked me not to discuss that with Mrs. de Plancy.
Okay.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
Wretched man.
Yeah,
They
he seems a bit of a
say he
dick.
is restoring a chapel near his
Oh,
manor.
is that all?
But for whom and to what god, I ask?
Is he a
Satan.
man of faith?
I've barely seen him set foot in St. Edmunds. It doesn't stop him from acting as our God-given ruler. Stay away from him, pet. Don't get yourself tangled up in local affairs.
I certainly don't intend to. Are you sure you don't know where Hobbs Barrow is?
Hobbs, what?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
We gotta find some way of getting into... Gotta find a way to get into the post office.
It's locked.
Right, this way. Oh! Kid's gone.
Wally took Myrtle.
Pardon?
He took her and ran off. I
Oh.
hate him.
Is Myrtle one of your dolls?
Yes, my favourite.
Oh.
Wally made her for me. She's so beautiful. Wally is the worst brother in the whole world.
Wow.
Why did your brother take Myrtle away?
He's just jealous because Daddy is letting me come with him to the market tomorrow. Wally thinks I'm Daddy's favourite, so he took Myrtle from me. What if he rips her to tatters? What if he feeds her to Mr. Bryden's goat?
Don't worry, Jane. I'm sure he wouldn't do such a thing. Where did your brother go?
I don't know. Home, maybe. But I have to wait here for Myrtle's friends to dry out.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the other side of the village, miss. Maybe Wally went back there. Or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
So we gotta find Myrtle now. Moaning Myrtle. This is my bathroom. Thing here. They're announced here.
I've no desire. No doubt home to many a woodland creature.
Can't get that way. They live on the other side of town.
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin.
No?
I don't think anyone is home. Hello? What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
He's a dick.
Not to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Coming over here. We can go this way. Oh, there's a little shit.
Good day. What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere. But everyone does what he tells them to.
Why's that?
Because he has a lot of money.
Because he has a lot
Are
of
you
money.
sure you don't know anything about Hobbs Barrow? I would very much like to find it.
No.
Goodbye.
Are your parents home?
Nobody home.
I'm guessing not.
The road.
Oh. Guess there's nothing that way. Ain't nothing that way.
The door has...
Oh, I wasn't trying to click on the door. Maybe he went this way. Got the door.
The moors...
No, she don't want to go that way. Still on the bench? Ah, the bench. Alright. That's all we can do, it seems.
What a peculiar name. The Devil's Toe. I can't...
Devil's Toe.
You're a sweet little thing, aren't you? You're a sweet little thing, aren't you?
She likes the whole cock. I mean, what? That don't surprise me.
He looks much too unruly to be picked up.
Okay, kinda stuck where we should go now. Go and talk to the guys doing chopping down trees. The only people that I've not talked to.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
I'm stuck now.
This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
We need to get into the post office somehow. Use the key that we got. I've got a feeling no.
This key doesn't fit here. This key...
Alright. Ah. What can we do? I might have to look up. Go and see about you chopping down trees. Well, I have to look up so I can get a poke in the right direction.
Do you know where I can find a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Never heard of it.
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
I'll let him get on with...
Lass, there's no...
Ah. So, squiggle. I need to look up something to help me. Just give me a poke in the right direction.
I don't think anyone...
Yeah. Alright. Let's look up something to help me get a slight poke in the right direction, because I'm not entirely sure. Done that, done that, done that. Oh, you can talk to him about the doll. Okay. I tried to do that. He didn't say anything about it. Okay. No, I don't want to go down the alleyway. God damn it.
I have nothing else.
Oh. Okay.
There's nothing else.
Maybe there's something else to talk to her about? Potentially?
Hello, Jane.
Hello, miss.
Where do you live?
Our home is on the... Maybe Wally went back, or maybe he's left her out on the moors. Poor Myrtle. I'm going to kick him so hard.
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
I have, yes.
Oh?
You have?
We aren't supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Would you like to go there?
Yes, please.
I would very much like to.
I'll tell you where it is
Oh,
if you
there
find
you go.
Myrtle for me.
You will?
Yes! But don't tell anyone about it or I'll be told off.
I promise.
Please find Myrtle first. I miss her.
Alright,
will.
now we can go and talk to Wally.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Where's Wally? Where's Wally?
I have nothing else.
No, I did want to talk to him. I'm trying to navigate and click places. Wally, where's a doll?
Good day. Jane tells me you've taken Myrtle away.
And what if I did?
That's a bit mean, don't you think?
She kicked me! Look at this bruise on my leg!
Yeah, I don't
That
see
does
it.
look quite bad. Why did she kick you?
Because she's a little goblin! You don't
You
know what she can
goblin.
be like! Besides, Myrtle is gone now. I've given her to the fair folk. That'll teach
Okay.
her.
Who are the fair folk?
The little people of the moors. I gave Myrtle to them.
Little people? You don't mean fairies, do you?
We call them fair folk round here.
Wally, there is no such thing as fairies.
It's two, and I gave them a doll.
Goodbye.
Alright, to the fairy ring. Off to the fairy ring we go.
I'd better not. It looks like something has been buried in the middle.
Let's get Myrtle back. Oh? A flashback?
Thomasina, please stop leaving your toys lying about the place. What happened the last time you left your dolly under the tree?
A fox ate it, madame.
Yes, it did. Fetch it now, won't you? Then I'll fix your supper.
Yes, madame.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There you are, Josephine.
Josephine!
I won't let the foxes eat you.
What does the fox say?
Who's that you have there, little bird?
Josephine. She introduced me to the fairies.
Oh, fairies, you say?
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course. Do you see those mushrooms over there?
Ah. The
Yes.
fairy ring.
That's a gateway to their kingdom. That's where Josephine and I go to talk to the fairies.
Now, listen to me, Thomasina.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
You're old enough now to hear this. There's no such thing as fairies or talking dolls, my little bird.
What
Wow.
do you mean?
I'm sorry, my
Not
dear
quite
child.
old
I do not
enough
wish to
yet.
upset you. I just want to make sure that you understand the difference between fantasy and reality. Josephine is just a doll, and fairies do
Wow.
not exist.
But
Your
Daddy...
father's kind of a dick.
Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Please always
I can't
remember
disagree
that.
with him on that
If
one.
you hear anything about fairies or the like again, know that it's hogwash. What is it?
Wow. Destroy her spirit a little
Hogwash.
bit.
Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
Yes, he did. Oof.
This must be Jane's ragdoll.
And there's a pin in it?
Perhaps these wriggling worms are the fair folk young Wally was so fearful of.
Okay.
How strange. There is a hairpin pierced through the arm.
There
This
we
may come in
go.
handy.
Yeah.
I'll keep
To
it.
pick the lock.
At least I shall not return from Bewley empty-handed.
There we go. Now we got a way to pick the door lock. Here you go, little shit.
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle! I missed you so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Come back. It's
Well-
in moments like these I thank myself for not having children.
Yeah, I feel on that one.
Hey!
You're gonna go into the hole.
Jane? Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in. Fine.
I said we burn her out.
Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through.
Maybe we gotta go to our crate and dig her out. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Hey, in between a diggy a hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. The hairpin, pick lock.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin
Here
is
it is.
much more than a hair accessory. A few wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Okay.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to unlock the door.
Ah, poo.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
Oh, duh. Beg your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London. I cannot join you in Bewley. I packed your usual equipment, and I pray you find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened. I'd better get this to the alley before Mr. Long comes back. Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother?
Do I, Mother?
I'm as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
That seems a sore point.
Wait.
Wait.
Where's my money?
Ah,
it's not in
poo.
here.
Well.
Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man.
Well.
It looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels.
Yeah.
Oh, my chisel, I'll take that. Ah, my lantern. It feels light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
Ah, poo.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here. No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that Barrow and get on with the excavation.
We got a chisel, we got a lantern. We got no oil in it? Where can we get some oil? Maybe the blacksmith has some? Because he has a lantern.
Good day.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass. Paraffin is as rare as hen's teeth in these parts. How much coin do you have?
None, I'm afraid.
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
Aye.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
The fossil. Go and use a chisel and get the fossil. Maybe we can, otherwise we can train him some
I've managed to
favor.
extract it in one piece.
You know? I'm sure Thomasina has some nice lips on her. I mean, what? We could show him some boobage. You know, put a little lantern oil. You know, a little bit of boob.
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside. There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Yo, I'm not gonna light the lantern yet.
My lantern is fueled and ready for action.
Let's go and dig in a hole.
Curses! The hole is too small for me to fit through.
Shovel?
I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand.
Okay.
Uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod. That should do it. Right, let's put this lantern to good use.
Go in the hole.
Jane,
Giggle.
come out at once.
Oh? Oh, hello, Mr. Badger.
Goodness me! Jane!
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
No, I weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there.
Oh.
I got bored of waiting for you.
So where
I
can
think we're going a
find
little bit
Hobbs Barrow?
insane.
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you.
Okay.
And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
Okay. Found that. Alright, let's make our way to the Barrow. Hopefully we can make it to day 2. I'm guessing if we got like day 1, I'm guessing like day 2, 3, 4, whatever the hell.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far. The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear.
Oh?
In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Oh, that don't sound good. And a bucket. Can we take the bucket? Bucket.
This is not mine to take.
Puppy balls in its mouth. Finish the bucket. Oh, hello, goat. Bear. Okay.
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Oh. Okay. What does the goat say? On the door?
What do you want?
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder? Ha! I haven't seen him in years. The last I heard he were on death's door. There's to be no more digging there, lass. Not since it went so badly last time.
So badly?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife, and I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago.
Did he die?
You see, whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
Aye. I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden. That's terrible.
Aye. Time passes, but it were an awful thing.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry. What did Samuel find in the barrow?
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought he found Samuel.
Wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't make out a word, like.
That must have been hard.
He lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might have happened, lass.
I'd see him
disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see. What can you tell me about your farm?
Samuel's fair to side. We're a fortunate family. The soil is fertile here. Crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed for him.
Most fortunate, Mr. Bryden. Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass. Pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye. My wife is a fine woman. Are you married, lass?
No. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather
You
well
know,
without one,
find
Mr.
someone.
Bryden.
And woman.
You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time.
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow.
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by ailments. Don't leave his home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
Lord
He keeps
Dickhead.
us going. Most of our crops go to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see. That's quite an intimidating goat you own.
Ha! The old girl does a better job of protecting this farm than any hound would. She still produces a lot of milk for us, so we forgive her temper.
You say Mr. Shoulder is at death's door. What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No. Have you not been
No.
listening, lass? Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
As you wish.
Good. You've come to your senses.
Perhaps I can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come a long way to be here, lass.
All the way from London, Mr. Bryden.
Have you any proof of all you've told me?
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick or Harry wander around me fields. What proof have you of your claims?
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra now.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Leonard making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this, but yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
You can
Any
have a
road.
look at it,
Once
my
you set your
old
eyes on it,
shriveled
you won't be
penis.
wanting outdo with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
So where can I find it?
Through that gate to your left. Just head straight across the top to the field there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
Through the field, walking through the field.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
Yeah, might be a good idea. AR?
AR. I haven't a clue what that could be referring to.
Oh, here
Hobbs
we go.
Barrow. Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form. I've not seen something like this since West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall
Okay.
make a fine entry for my book. What secrets do you conceal, I wonder?
Something bad gonna happen?
That smell.
Smells,
Earthy and sweet.
Oh, I was about to say like horse poop. But no.
3, 2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come.
I have come.
Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Okay. It's a trowel.
Now I'm ready.
Some dirt.
Nothing here.
Ah, poo. Anything?
No treasures here.
There's another pile of dirt.
Treasure!
Da-na-na-na.
Daddy, I found the treasure! Look!
Well done, little bird. Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
Daddy. You're a bit of a dickhead, Daddy.
I do have a feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here. I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
Okay, I guess we had to go back. Walk into the field, walk into the field. Getting wet. Oh.
Darkness falls quickly here. I should make my way back to the inn. I shouldn't disturb him at this late hour.
Okay. Ooh, got a little bit foggy.
Good evening, Mr. Crozier.
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil, lass. 'Tis truly a beauty.
You're most welcome. How long have you been collecting fossils?
Ever since I were a boy.
Okay.
The moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations. All manner of creatures to uncover.
Such a playground for a young lad. What's your favourite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you gave me today. The most recent is always the best.
Indeed.
What about you, lass? Do you collect out?
I do. You see, I'm writing a book on the Barrows of England. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Mouthful.
I document all my findings.
But what do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there.
Yeah, she does.
How's your book coming along then?
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my chapter on Hobbs Barrow. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Okay, he seems nice so far.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you going to do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming. I am gonna knock his bloody block off.
But they seem kind of pissed
In
off
fact,
about something.
I can think of a better punishment.
Kicking him in the dick.
Oi, what do you want, lady? Piss off.
You
Oh.
heard the man.
Charming.
Yeah. Bunch of cunts. Sure.
Good evening, sir.
Ooh. I don't like. I
I'll
don't
leave
like
you to
look.
it.
Yeah, I don't like look on him.
I don't wish to wake him up. Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here?
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
Well, fuck you too then, Cyril.
He seems even more wound up than usual.
Yeah, I'm
Time for
tired.
bed. Tomorrow I shall convince Mr. Bryden to allow me to begin my excavation.
Miss Bateman,
Yes.
how are you?
Tired.
Gonna buy you a drink?
One
One won't hurt.
Excellent. I feel bad about what happened last night. I'm sorry I can't remember it.
That's all right, Mr. Tillett. Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
I was thinking that maybe if we had another drink tonight, I might remember what happened.
I'm not sure that's logical.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
Take your seat, Miss Bateman. I shall return with the goods.
Not sure if this is a good idea or not, but we have a see.
To Leonard's shoulder.
Wherever he may be.
Da, 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 da.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig up Hobbs Barrow?
Fuck knows.
Despite his disappearing act the previous evening, not to mention his questionable sobriety, I decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally. I
Okay.
spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger. He was fascinated and quite excited at the prospect of meeting the soon-to-be author of a real-life book.
You must find all manner of riches on your digs.
Barrow digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise.
And
we set to
fuck all.
work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve, and we
And you find nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Or you may find a miserable remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognized from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes it's as if some Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
Possibly.
It still sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you all right, Mr. Tillett?
I've had another argument with Agnes.
Your wife?
Aye. She didn't want me coming to the plough tonight. Truth is, I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us. She had a horrible end, wasting away, day by day.
Oh, consumption got her.
She was out but bones by the end. I can't get the image out of my mind. She were everything
I
to
mean,
me.
psychologists
I'm so sorry.
and therapists
I
were a
apologise for
thing
going on, Miss
nowadays
Bateman.
in this
It's
day and
not
age.
appropriate.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett. I appreciate your openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I, ever since I were a little one. She'd get a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've erected at her favourite lookout spot on the
that's
moors.
Margaret.
Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye.
That's a beautiful tribute.
Aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett.
Margaret.
I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after himself in any way.
How dreadful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he was. I am in a state of suspended mourning for a man caught between life and death.
Yeah, he's kind of
dreadful.
In a halfway point.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think
Yeah,
she blamed
she did
me for
seem
my
like a
father's
bit of a
accident
Karen.
somehow.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me, as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then, I propose a toast.
A toast to what?
A shared sense of loss.
I'll toast to that, Arthur.
Okay, Arthur doesn't seem
Now
as
then,
bad.
enough of this wallowing.
Still an ugly
Let us be
fucker.
merry. Another round.
I really shouldn't. But I did. And another after that. And another.
Oop. Drinking
The
night.
frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale. We had great fun that night, Mr. Tillett and I treasure the memory.
Go on then. Let's hear those pipes.
Mustn't.
Oh,
Sing
Danny
the
boy.
song.
You're incorrigible.
Oh God, she drunk.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
She drunk.
All right then. Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch. And if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Okay. We're gonna get the ugly cat again. No? Some kind of dream. It's very purple. Oh. It's not a cat. It's ugly, is it? Oh, I shit myself.
Hello, Thomasina.
What is this? Who are you?
I'm the one that saved your father.
What do you mean?
You were here 25 years ago.
My father?
You were deep down with the others. You were there, and something went wrong. I dragged him out.
Impossible.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find perfect
Oh,
morning.
was he one of the other people who went down?
Now go. One more thing. This is not a dream.
Okay, what is it then? Oh, second day. Okay. After, once we get, oh, something on the floor there.
Goodness, that was a terrible sleep.
I think it's a good time to save. And God, I wish I could type save. Can't type save. Okay.